And I heard him just baiting people.
Ain't no looking back, gotta leave the past behind. Came a long way from the dark, but now we shine. Open up the scripts, put the laws in your mind. Kwam Yasharala, we gon' rise, this the time where we're waking up to the truth from the lies. Voices in the wilderness, but do you hear the cries of your people on the narrow path? Please pick up the line. Kwam Yasharala, we gon' rise, this the time. I know I did a lot of things in my life. I was destitute of wisdom and I always had strife. Stiff-necked, backbiting, oh God, I was backsliding. Remember the days of my youth when I was backsliding.
Alright, first and foremost, I want to say call Allah, Abinal Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Malak Yahushai. That's all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High God. In the name of His only begotten Son's name, who only calls Jesus Christ, real name Yahushai in the Paleo Hebrew, man. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come in and week out, day in and day out, to prophesy the downfall of America, as well as to lift up our community, which is the Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, God's chosen people according to the Bible, man. We need to understand that we are God's chosen people, because God's chosen people have rightful rulership of the earth. God's chosen people are not meant to always go through pain, chaos, and hell that we go through in our communities, man. That's what happens in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. We are trodden down, misused, and abused, man. So much to where they want to kick us out of the land that was originally ours, man. They want to kick us out of this land. But I'm here to tell you, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, America is not just your land. The whole earth is your land, man. God has ordained you guys to run the whole earth when He sends back His Son, Jesus Christ. We'll name Yahushua, man. We're going to be the rightful rulers of the earth, and we're going to put peace upon this earth once we learn how to have peace with each other first, man. Go ahead and give me that, Psalms 82. God, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 82, and verse number 5. Shalawam. And it reads, they know not, neither will they understand. Our people don't know or understand that they're the rightful rulers of the earth. They don't understand that they're God's chosen people. Because this system, America, and all of the religions and doctrines it teaches us, they make us think that we're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. They make us think that we're a color in a crayon box. They don't want us to realize that we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. We are God's chosen people, man. And that's why we come out here, man, to let you Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians know, especially on this day for you Mexicans to know that you guys are God's chosen people. You guys know that the Hispanics are God's chosen people? Have you ever heard that before? You ever heard that, hermano? You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand these things, man. Hispanics need to understand that they're not just Mexican, man. They were the Mexicas. Mexica is a Hebrew word that means anointed ones. Your ancestors were calling themselves the anointed people, man. God's chosen people. Right. And that's why we come out here, because our people don't know, nor do they understand how they're God's chosen people. Right. And with you not understanding this, you're not going to be able to obtain what comes with it, which is rightful rulership of the earth. Go ahead. Read on. And it says, they walk on in darkness. We continue to walk on in darkness. We continue to do things that is toxic to one another, that helps destroy each other, man. We continue to want to build up America rather than tear it down and take over. You know, we're going to tear this place down and take over through the spirit and power of the Most High God. That's why the Most High God is rallying us up and giving us a spirit to be fed up, man. Because the end of America is soon at hand. We need to come out of that darkness of thinking that we're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and come into the light of realizing we are God's chosen people from the various 12 tribes of Israel, man. You Mexicans come from the tribe of Issachar, Yashashakar in your ancient language, man. And you guys are powerful people, man. It's time for us to rise up and stop letting this mistreatment happen to us that America does. They want to throw us in cages at the border, man. They want to throw my brothers and sisters in cages at the border like you guys don't run this place, man. It's time for y'all to wake up to who you are, man. Black and brown unity will give us true relief out of this place when we come to represent the Most High God properly and love each other properly, man. That's when we're going to take rulership of this earth. We ain't going to have to worry about being gunned down at a rapid rate. We ain't going to have to worry about being thrown in cages at the border, man. We ain't going to have to worry about being deported, because we're going to set the laws, man. Under who the Lord calls Jesus Christ. Real name Yahushua. Go ahead. Come. They know not, Neither do they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Everything is out of course because you Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are out of course of who you truly are. Who the living creator of heaven and earth made you. He called you his children. It's time for you to recognize who you are. And stop calling yourselves what America called you, but call yourselves what God called you, which is the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. Because once we get back on the course, that's when everything is going to be right side up instead of upside down. That's when we're going to be able to establish peace on this earth and actually enjoy each other with true sincerity and peace and wealth and prosperity, man. Right. We got to understand these things. Go ahead. God. I have said, we are God. What are the Mexicans? We are God. What are the Mexicans? We are God. God said that the Mexicans, the tribe of Issachar, are gods, man. The rightful rulers of this earth. And they need to understand this and come back and take over. That's why God is rounding you guys up right now, man. Because he's saying enough is enough. He's putting it in your spirit to rise up, man. And stop letting America do you how they do you, man. Stop letting America mistreat you, man. You guys do all the jobs that don't nobody else want to do and barely get money, and you guys get crumbs out of it, man. Right. You guys get thrown in cages at the border. That is not what you should be, That is not what you should be accepting. You should be accepting nothing lesser than being the rulers of the earth. God's chosen people, man. So God said that you are gods, the Israelite, man, women, and child, the Israelite men, you know what I'm saying, which is the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men, are the rightful rulers of the earth, the true gods of this earth, man. Go ahead. And all of you are the children of the Most High. And our wives and our children are children of the Most High God. By bloodline. Not a religious thing, not just a spiritual thing, but a bloodline inheritance. God said that your blood runs within him. His blood runs within you. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. You're not what the Conquistador called you. You're not Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? You're not black, you're not a color on the crown box. You are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, the rightful rulers of this earth, man. Understand that you guys are the gods. Hey, what's up, Hermano? How you feel, man? Hermano.
Hey, my brother, check it out.
Hey, I want you on Friday to try to bring somebody up. Baba Kushan? You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, we gotta get back to our people, man. We gotta come out here and let our people, remind our people who they truly are, man. Just like Yahushua when he called Jesus Christ. He came on the scene to remind you Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians that you are gods, man. And that nobody shall step before you, man. That you're supposed to rule this earth in peace and sincerity under God's law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's what the Most High God had to remind us through his son. And he's still reminding us still to this day by sending me and my brothers out here on the street corners to prophesy on a week-to-week basis. We don't just protest one day. We do this every week, man. 3 times out of the week, man. You know? Hey, what's up, mother? Hey, what you think about black and brown unity? What you think we could do with black and brown unity? That's right.
Better together, why separate?
We were better together, why separate? Who separated us? Our own government that doesn't show us no peace or no relief, man. That's why me and my brothers is out here. We're trying to bring true unity in the black and brown community to heal our people and let them know that they are God's chosen people. We're not just black and brown. We're not colors in the crayon box. We're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Have you ever heard about the ISRAELITES being God's chosen people? That's the Mexicans. The Mexicans, before they were called Mexican, they were called Mexica. Have you known that? Did you know that? The Mexicas means the anointed ones. You guys are calling yourselves the rightful rulers of the earth, the anointed ones. That's why God is rallying y'all up right now, man, because he's trying to make y'all remember you're the gods, and you guys got to take over, man. Don't y'all think if black and browns come together, and I mean Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Haitians, man, it's over, man. We're the ones that get oppressed the most. We're the ones that get teared down the most, man. So we need to come together. We can't just do this by ourselves. Black can't get out of this by himself. Brown can't get out of it by himself. It's that black and brown unity that's going to get us out of this hellhole that we go through in America. That's what God is saying. That's what heaven is. Heaven is us ruling the earth, man. Understand that we're Israelites. Get the fire and check us out, man. Most definitely, man. This is why we come out here, man. We gotta definitely recognize who we truly are, man. And I know brothers got their work to do, so we're just out here to sow seeds. All praises, we get a sheep that truly want to eat and feed, man. But nonetheless, man, we're still out here, our presence is out here, and can't nobody say that the prophets of God and the servants of God and the teachers of God were not out here when all this chaos was going on, man. We rose up for our people. How you doing, sis? What you think about black and brown unity? You think we should unite, right? What I'm saying? Overthrow the government. That's exactly what we're going to do. But it takes us learning how to unite properly with true love with one another, man. We got to have true love with one another. Have you ever heard who the Mexicans were before they called themselves Mexican? Do you know who the Mexicans called themselves before they called themselves Mexican? They called themselves Mexica. And Mexica is a Hebrew word that goes back to saying anointed ones. It's just like saying Christ. So you guys were calling yourselves the anointed people of God, you know? So that means you guys are the gods of the earth. But the conquistador came over and wanted to strip that knowledge from you so that you could be a slave to him instead of put him into servitude unto you. We got to come back. Check that flyer out. We got a lot of information on this knowledge. Most definitely, man. Go ahead and read that. You want more on that Psalms? Come on, Psalms 82. Psalms 82 and verse number 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. We're the gods. The Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men are the gods, and the women and children are the children of the Most High God, man. That's who we are, man. But if we don't recognize this, this is what happens. Go ahead. Come. But you shall die like men. You want to follow this society rather than what God said do. You're going to die like men. Thrown in cages at the border, gunned down at a rapid rate, man. Sitting over here being at the lowest of the totem pole. We die like men because we want to be like mortal men. We shouldn't want to be like mortal men, though. We should want to be like the Most High God and His Son, who they literally called Jesus Christ, when in the house shot. That's who we should want to be like, man. Get your precept. It's the book of St. John, chapter 10 and verse 34. Jesus answered them, is it not written in your law, I said, ye are gods? See, Jesus had to come on the scene real name now shine to remind you, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, that you're gods. And He's still on the scene in the spirit through me and my brothers up here, trying to remind you once again that ye are gods. Like the scriptures have called us, like the Most High God has called us. Go ahead. Verse 35. If He called them gods, unto whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken, this means we're not liars. If God said that we're gods, and He gave the scriptures, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to our ancestors to tell us that we're gods, then we're gods. It cannot be broken, man. So Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, come back to calling yourselves gods. Come back to calling yourselves Israel, man. Yasharallah, the princes with the living power of heaven and earth, Yahweh, man. You are the essence and the presence of the living God on this earth. We go through all kind of pain, and we still don't fold. We still stand bold on our 2 feet and 10 toes, man. Can't nobody move us, man, because we got the spirit of the living God in us. That's why everybody want to be a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian until the cops come. Everybody want to be like the Mexican man. That's why the Chinese people want to low ride and want to do what you guys do, man, because you're the rightful rulers and the essence and the presence of the living God on this earth. What's up, brother? How you feeling, man? Most definitely, most definitely. What's your ethnicity on my mention? Black. Black and Mexican. Who's black? Who's Mexican? On which side? If you don't mind me asking. No, your mom or dad?
Oh, my dad. Well, no, my mom.
Your mom's Mexican, dad black, right? That's a beautiful combination. That's a beautiful power. We're up here speaking about, it's all good, you're good, bro. This is for education all over the world, man. But with that being said, brother, we're out here for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian unity, man. That's why what you and your mom did, you understand when your dad and your mom did, that's a powerful union, man. That's what we're out here. That's what's gonna free us. Don't you believe that if Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians come together, we'll take over? Let me show you that you're a God. I want to show you you're a God real quick. And God called you a God. Read that. This is your whole family. Take a picture of this, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is who we need to rise up with, man. Oh, it's on the flyer? My fault. Go ahead. God, this is the book of Psalms. What's your name, brother? Cordell Bayan. Definitely a pleasure, man. I appreciate you giving me some respect, too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, 82 and verse. You want straight to the point?
No, start at 5, like always.
God, Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither would they understand. They walk on in darkness. Our people don't know that we're God's chosen people. We walk around calling ourselves the color in a crayon box. We call ourselves black. Is anybody the color of my shirt? No, man. You know what I'm saying? We walk around calling ourselves brown. Why are we the only people walking around calling ourselves after a color in a crayon box, man? We're more than that. We're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. And we gotta recognize this and come back. Like Kyrie Irving is recognizing it. Like Kendrick Lamar is recognizing it. Like what is his name?
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West, man. Well, they're all recognizing that they're the true Jews, the true chosen people of God. Right. And they're recognizing that the ones that control the media, that tell us to make music about killing one another, that we're the only people that make music about killing one another, might I add, too. And that's destructive. White people don't go around making music about killing one another. But who made us make that music? The media, the ones that stole our identity from us, man. That's why we come out here, because our people don't know, nor do they understand they're the rightful rulers of the earth. They walk on doing things that are toxic instead of healthy. If we move from if we have more self-control and we give ourselves more patience and have less anger, can we come together properly? Most definitely. This is what we need to learn how to do, is get rid of our toxic ways so that we can come together and be that army that they didn't want us to be in the first place, man. Because we're going to conquer everything. But go ahead. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Everything's out of course because Hispanics and blacks don't know they're the rightful rulers of the earth. We need to unite and come together with each other. You agree with that, brother? You know what I'm saying? If we come together, it's over. That's all God's been waiting for, is for his children to wake up to who they truly are, man. So that he could give them rightful rulership of the earth. Imagine us making all the laws. Imagine us being the police force in a healthy way. Imagine us loving each other instead of having that black and brown fighting, man. We gotta stop doing this. This is called being brainwashed. Go ahead. God, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. Are you hearing this, brother? All of us is children of the Most High God. We're gods. The Most High God said, you're God. Not the almighty living God, but you're God. That's why we dominating everything, man. We dominating all the sports. We created everything you see. The Mexican man made the color TV. Without the Mexican man, we wouldn't be watching color on TV, man. You know what I'm saying? We're the gods. We're connected to the essence and the presence of God. How does that make you feel to know you're a God? You're more than just a black man. You're more than just a Hispanic man. You're a God. Does that make you feel any type of way? Makes you feel more powerful, man. That's why they gave us this false image. They wanted us to think that the conquistador is God. You know what I'm saying? When this man goes back to who they call Quetzalcoatl, that's what the Mexicans used to call Jesus Christ, Quetzalcoatl, man. The fiery, feathery serpent God, man. You know what I'm saying? The Mayans used to call him Kukulkan. You know, we as individuals call him a Mashiach Malachiel Shai, man. He was a black man according to the Bible, a brown melanated man. You know what I'm saying? This is why they needed to take that image away from us and put this image in our mind. Because with this image in our mind, we don't think that we're gods. We think that they're gods, and we got to submit to them and bow down to them, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you say, I feel empowered, man. So now that you feel empowered of knowing that you're a God, what do you do with that power? How do you obtain that power fully? Give me Hosea 4 and 6. Hosea 4 and 6. Look, let me show you this real quick. This is how we obtain that power, man. This is how we obtain that power. By coming back to knowledge of self and who we are is the first step of coming back to that power, man. Because that power was taken from us. Read this real quick. You there? Okay, wait, let me know when you get there. But with that being said, Black Hispanics and Native Indians know that we're strong. We know we dominate the barrios, the hoods, all that, man. You know, but we must be mentally weak if we don't want to die for one another to get out of this hellhole that we're in, man. We gotta want to lay down our lives for one another to get out of this bad position that we're going through, man. You there? Go ahead, get that. It's the book of the prophet Hosea. Chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. It says our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge of self and who our ancestors is. This Bible goes back to a Latin word called biblios. This is our history book. That's what biblios means. It means a library, a collection of records, man. This is our ancestors in that Bible, man. And they gave us a G code on how to live, how we could obtain that power from God, man. You know what I'm saying? But our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge of that. They don't know that they're the gods of the earth. So this is how we start. We start with understanding who we are and studying the scriptures, our history book, and stop letting some system teach it to us, because they're going to lie to us and say it's some white Jesus when that's not in the Bible. They're going to lie to us and say King David's white when he's as dark as me, man. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Moses. You know what I'm saying? They're going to lie to us and tell us it's okay to be a Mr. Steal Your Girl, man. It's okay to sit over here and have anger towards one another and violence towards each other. These are things that kill us, is these toxic ways that they put within us and influence us through the video games, through society, through what we watch on TV. It's already being embedded in us, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta fight that programming of the mind that they're putting on us and come back to how our ancestors was programmed, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're destroyed for that lack of knowledge. Go ahead. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. This is why we're gunned down at a rapid rate. This is why it feels like there is no God for us. Because we rejected God, so God said, I'm gonna reject you.